Good morning, students. So today we will continue the topic rise and spread of Christianity. Today we have the subtopic role of Emperor Constantine in spreading Christianity. Okay, role of Emperor Constantine in spreading Christianity. So circumstances changed in the 4th century when the Roman Emperor Constantine the Great was converted to Christianity. So, circumstances changed in 4th century. Okay, in the 4th century, circumstances changed and when the Roman Emperor Constantine the Great was converted to Christianity. Okay, and it is said that he was the first emperor to converted to the Christian. Okay, so he was the Constantine. He was the first Roman emperor who was converted to Christianity. Okay, in 312 AD, Constantine won a battle against his enemy Maxentius. He attributed this victory to the grace of Jesus. So, in 312 AD, Constantine won a battle against his enemy Maxentius, and he attributed this victory to the grace of Jesus Christ. Okay. In 313 AD, Constantine made the Edict of Milan. Okay, Edict of Milan. What is that? Which recognized Christianity and gave freedom to worship in the Roman Empire. Okay, so in 313 AD, Constantine made the Edict of Milan, and that was the edict that recognized Christianity, okay, and gave freedom to worship in the Roman Empire. Then, in 324 AD, Constantine made Christianity a state religion. Okay, in 313 AD, he made an Edict of Milan which recognized Christianity and gave freedom to worship in the Roman Empire, and in 324 AD, Constantine made Christianity a state religion. In 330 AD, he moved his capital from Roman to Byzantium and called it Constantinopolis. That means Constantinople. Okay, in 330 AD, he moved his capital from Rome to Byzantium, okay, and called it Constantinople. The city became famous for its Christian architecture and churches. Okay, so this city, Constantinople, became very famous for Christian architecture and for the churches. He encouraged Christian monks to travel all over the world to spread the message of Jesus Christ. So, as well as Constantine encouraged Christian monks to travel to all over the world and to spread the message of Jesus Christ. And in meanwhile, what happened? Constantine, he expected that Christianity might bring a spiritual unity in the Roman Empire, which had been demoralized by the religious division. Okay, or then when the faith was supported, okay, when Christianity was supported by the state, the people easily were converted to the Christianity, and presently Christianity has spread all over the 5 continents, and it is largest and it has the largest number of followers in the world. So presently Christianity has spread all over the 5 continents, and now it has the largest number of followers in the world. Now we will see the emergence of Constantinople as a new capital. Okay, so emergence of Constantinople as a new capital. So the Roman Emperor Constantine the Great moved his capital from Rome to Byzantium in 330 AD. Okay, so Roman Emperor Constantine the Great, he moved his capital from Rome to Byzantium in 330 AD. Okay, first his capital was Rome. Now he moved to Byzantium. He renamed it Constantinople after his name Constantine. So he named this city as Constantinople after his name Constantine. It was a prosperous city in Europe from the mid 5th century to the early 13th century. Okay, so it was a prosperous city in Europe from mid 5th century to the early 13th century. Then it became instrumental in spreading Christianity during the Roman and Byzantine times. So this city, okay, he played a very important role in spreading Christianity during the Roman and Byzantine Empire, or Byzantine times. In 476 AD, Constantinople became the capital of Eastern Empire with the fall of Rome. So after the fall of Rome, Constantinople became the Eastern capital, okay, or capital of the Eastern Empire in 476 AD. Constantinople developed as the most splendid city and the center of Christianity. The city was also known for its architectural splendor. Example, Saint Sophia or Hagia Sophia was the key monument of Byzantine architecture. And this Saint Sophia or Hagia Sophia was a church at Istanbul. So Constantinople, okay, the city of Constantinople, it developed as the most splendid city, okay, very good city or splendid city, and the center of Christianity. And this city was also known as its very good architectural structure. Example, we can see Saint Sophia or Hagia Sophia. Okay, it is a church in Istanbul. So it has a very good, okay, very good architecture which they have used the Byzantine architecture. In the 5th century AD, the University of Constantinople was established. In the 5th century, the University of Constantinople was established, and in 1453, this city or Constantinople was captured by Turks, and it was controlled by Turks after that. Okay, so in 5th century, University of Constantinople was established, and in 1453, this city or Constantinople was captured by Turks and started to control over Constantinople. Okay, good.